is about the possibilities of life and how sometimes we get in our own way, which often makes us feel stuck. And I believe that stuck feeling is just because we are out of alignment. We are out of alignment of the things that we would like to do and the things that we're actually doing. We could be out of alignment in our values. And when you live out of alignment, that really creates a lot of suffering in our lives, a lot of frustration, anger. And so this whole segment is about mindfulness. In other words, being mindful of your thoughts, feelings, reactions, and really taking an in-depth look into your life. Chronicles Abroad is all about that holistic perspective. Our hope is that you are inspired. So I'd like to invite you on a journey to be open to seeing your world just a little bit differently than you've seen it before. So are you willing to be open to new possibilities? So a little bit about me. I suffered from depression and anxiety for a number of years. So much so it had me at 232 pounds. And I'm only 5'4". And the anxiety, man, I was always in this constant state of fear and worry. And my chest felt like it was about to explode. And I couldn't shake it. I'd wake up feeling anxious. I'd go to sleep feeling anxious. I'd spend the entire day feeling anxious. There'd be moments where it kind of went away, but it always hovered like this dark shadow in my life. I remember looking into the mirror one day and saying things needed to change. I had the whole enough is enough moment. I just couldn't take it anymore. And I got tired of being unhappy. And that was the day I decided to fight for my life. Of course, it wasn't an overnight thing because, once you start making changes in your life, there's no arriving. You don't ever get there. So I lost 80 pounds 8 years ago, saw a therapist, and started to take 100% responsibility for my life. A lot of things happened in between all of that. I moved abroad because I needed to remove myself from the environment. And you have to understand when you're making changes, you have to understand when you begin to make changes in your life, it's really important that your environment changes to support those internal changes. Because if you don't, you're going to find yourself in this really, really tough cycle. And for me, I had to just leave the country. Whereas for you, it might not need to be that drastic. It could just be, changing some friends or maybe moving to a different city, that sort of thing. But I know for me, I needed to extricate myself from my environment. I needed to step away and recalibrate. And at that time, I let go of a really toxic relationship and learned a lot of incredible lessons from that teacher. I started a meditation practice and became an active participant in my life. The other day, I posted something on Instagram. It was a simple quote that I've seen many times over again. The 3 C's of life: choices, chances, and changes. You must make a choice to take a chance, or your life will never change. Sometimes we deliberate for far too long. We know something is out of alignment. We know something needs to be changed. However, we either are in denial or we're just not ready to face those truths. And the longer it takes to face those truths, the longer it takes for you to reach your fullest potential. And so, like I said earlier, sometimes we underestimate our inner wisdom. But if the outcome you desire is change, then ultimately you must decide. And then once you decide, things that could be holding us back as we explore something motivational just to get you guys going and feeling inspired to tackle your day, tackle your life, tackle your week. And I'd love to hear from you. So that's all I got for today, folks. Until then, beautiful people, thanks for listening. Music by Almighty K. Rock.